I was going to walk up in the field, but somebody's in the way. Got a buck here. He's got horns. I'm on low res. That's exactly where I want to go. But I don't want to scare them off the property because it's hunting season and they're protected here. So I'll go this way. I went in the sagebrush, some of the wild grasses. And prairie. I have no really idea where I'm going other than that direction. It's different from this side. Wood pile behind the place, which is completely hidden by that rise. That shows that land goes up higher than it looks. Whew. And this is another one of those. It seems like I've been walking for 20 minutes to get to something that's should be much closer. That's kind of a phenomenon with clearer air. Things appear closer than they appear. Excuse me, things appear closer than they are. Standing on that hill. Yes, it's got to be a cow, but I didn't think the cows would be. Shouldn't be where cows are. What the hell is that? Oh well, must be a cow. It's a ruse, I tell you. Maybe it's standing in the field and it only looks like it's on top of that hill, but if that's true, then it'd have to be about twice as big. I'm going to pretend I don't see it. There's that guy cruising for birds. The trespasser last year, he said he was in a white pickup truck. I don't remember myself. Wow, nice vista. Wow, there's a lot of like desert, badlands complexity to this. And these heavy boots, man, if I had my tennis shoes, a little bit more energy. You know, I'd be interested to explore all over here. Rock formations as well. There's a hoodoo around here. Or a big cap rock standing on a tower. And I thought it was there, somewhere in this area. Wow, look at that huge valley. I thought I was almost right up against it. Probably would have climbed that the first week I lived here. When I was younger. It's a problem getting here in your 60s. You need some scale. Probably not, but anyway. Big sagebrush scale. I'm gonna go down here around this ridge. Back home. I'm gonna climb up here a little further. Why not? Very deceptive. Thought that ridge was connected. That far one little step was connected to this ridge, but it's about another 1,000 yards out there. So we're going to go down this slope, the remnants of an old road, and we're going to be following the creek to that direction, east. Check out a couple dumps, and back to the farm. Lots to explore out here. History note, 10 Mile Road that lays on the other side of that creek now used to be on this side. And as you can see right at the beginning of those ridges there, it almost looks like a little bit more than a cow trail. I have looked for the original road on this other side, and it's faint, but it definitely has been taken over by the grass. But that almost looks like it's clear. Let's go see. But instead, screw it. Let's come up into the tree line. Check out this rather complex landscape where I have energy to slog through. It's a little wet, but it's not bad. Soft, it's not actually wet. The things are deceptive. It's very hilly, but it's pretty nifty territory. Well, as opposed to those wet grasses, here's more exposed land. It's cool enough, but it's still kind of snaky territory. Still within their operating temperatures. I'm thinking mid-50s maybe. Most of this stuff is yellow clover. When you saw all the yellow everywhere. It doesn't come up all the time, but when it does, it does. No hunter tracks. Bird. Wow. Yeah. What a nice little area for elk or something. It's an enclosed little vat. Is that a creek down there? Whew. Wow. It is a creek. That would be the way to explore further into these canyons. So I could ask somebody or look at a map, but again, until you're actually there on the ground. Yes. Very interesting. Now we're on top of the ridge. Oh yeah. Okay, that would be the place to explore. And if it's a river valley, there's probably old trails, and we'll figure out how I can access it that way. 10-mile road over there. Suppose I could scramble down there and then go on the flat, but why do that when you have these ridge tops here? That's more fun. Heading back. This is not muddy though, fortunately it's dry. Ah, another creeper vehicle. I gotta get back. This is a time where a lot of people like to start firing off bullets regardless of where the property lines are. You there! You know what? I think as dramatic and all that is, it is where snakes would be, not like they wouldn't be down here. And I think I gotta stop scrambling around like I'm 15. Heading for the bottom. A little bit more level ground. Yeah, there's no sign of the old road, just cattle trails. Right on the other side of this fence, though, I know is the old 10-mile, right behind the farm. 10-mile road. It too is overgrown, but a little bit more recognizable. I'm not going to tromp down to that other dump. Been tromping enough. Phew, these boots are heavy. There's a four-wheeler. Those aren't hunters, that's buckshot. Or wrangler. He wouldn't be stopping. They're probably just hunters. Look at all these humans out here. Actually, I misjudged it. We're a couple more hills this way. Thank you. Here's the old 10-mile. Wow, it's all turned up. See how much more recognizable it is? Oh boy. Again, all this stuff is yellow clover from this year that most years would not even exist. It'd be just the grass, but then the grass would be higher. It's not bad for the land. Okay, now what was standing on that hill? Pardon me as I go around the slope. It's longer than it looks. Right, on this little hill. Right above the place. I think it was this hill that I saw something standing on, or thought I did it. Was I looking at this bush? Frankly, I thought it might have been that hill. So maybe it's one of those bushes. There can be cattle here, but they're out here past that fence. Alright, we'll look at it. Meantime, wow, look at this. What advantage for the whole valley.
Vehicle, just one behind the hill. Four-wheeler stop right there. A little dark spot in the green. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Probably illegally hunting. How dare you? Don't shoot my birds and deer.
There's the dump I was talking about. It's not the ranch one, it was an older one. There's some interesting things in it.